What's going on, guys, girls? Rob with you here this evening, and we're going to play some Stone Cold Hockey. Stone Cold Hockey. It's pretty easy. We've got ourselves four charts that I'll keep handy here. Two, that's power play and fights, and then one just open ice, puck battles, and stuff like that with these two charts. Okay. Um, I'll tell you the two teams. Edmonton Oilers. They're on the road today. So their away control is a 7. Their attacks at 8, defense is a 7. Their aggression is a 4, their power play is a 9, and their power kill is a 5. Their penalty kill is a 5. And they go into one of the toughest places to play in the NHL, Florida. Their home control is an 11, attack of 10, defense of 7, aggression of 6, power play of 9, and penalty kill of 5 as well. We have tonight Mikko Koskinen in goal. Mikko Koskinen, as you'll see right there, is a 7 in goal. And he's going up against Sergei Bobrovsky. Okay, Bobrovsky is an 8 in goal. So it's going to be, it's going to be pretty tough. Edmonton is already up 1-0. What's up, Tim? Edmonton is up to 1-0 in this game, but it's going to be really tough. They are on the road playing against a Florida team that really has a lot of punch. Edmonton has a stamina level still of 10. Florida took a punch last period. They have got 9 left. So if you will, stay with me through this and see if you enjoy it yourselves. I hope you do. I'm going to try to get this up as close as possible so everybody can see it. If I have to, it's really no need to try to split screens here. What's up, Dwayne? Yeah, we'll just keep it full scale size here. We'll go with it. All right, the red dice. I'm sorry. No, we don't worry about the red dice. We're gonna worry about the black dice. Okay. There'll be a puck battle. Anything from 14 up on this. 13 down. Then we'll worry about the red dice and see who gets control. Otherwise, there could be a penalty involved. So 13 or lower is one way, 14 and up will be a different thing. So let's see. And this one is the minutes. It's how many minutes. We're just starting the second period. Edmonton 1 and Florida nothing. All right, that's 5 minutes off the clock. How about that? 5 minutes down. 5. Leaves 15 minutes to go in the period. That's a 14. So right now, this is going to be a puck battle sequence, is what we call this. Puck battle. We get to 2 10-sided dice. We will roll them. What's going on? What's going on with everybody? Let's see what we can do here. And let's do that. All right. So here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Puck battle sequence. With the black number is a 10s. The white number, the black dice is a 10s. White dice is a 1s. And that is an 87. 87. What's up, Bob Bryant? 87 in the second period. War of attrition. Both teams will deal each team a hit. So now Florida's down to 8. Edmonton's down to 7. All right. If stamina of either team is 4 or less, a fight occurs, and there's no fight now. One's 9 and one's 8. So we go back to the timing chart. Go back to the timing chart. 15 minutes left to go in this second period. Like I say, Edmonton's up 1-0. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did. They pulled a goal out at 12 minutes into the first period. And that was a goal by Zach Hyman. 1-0, and with 15 minutes left to go in the second. That's going to be 6 more minutes. That leaves 9 minutes, and that's a 5. So now we will play. We will play now. We're going to see who's going to get control of the puck. We will go red dice and blue dice. The red dice, if you're an Oilers fan, you want it to be 1 to 9. 10 to 20, it'll be the Florida Panthers will have the offense. Let's see what happens. That is a 2, and it's a 5. So now they will play defense. Florida will play defense, but Edmonton has the puck. Column D. All right. 20. Tough defending in tight quarters. They take care of the puck. So this is 21-22. It's last year's card. It's last year's card. Edmonton's on the road playing at Florida. So it's last year, and you can get like I say, you can get this in and sent to you, and where you can print it off yourself. We got 9 minutes left to go. Let's see what's going to happen here. That is a 5 with only 1. So only 1 minute goes off. It'll leave 8 minutes left. And once again, the red dice will take control again. The red dice will tell us who will have the going offense if either team does. 1 to 9, Edmonton. 10 to 20, Florida. That's a 5 with a 19. That will be Edmonton once again with the puck. The lower the numbers here, the better for Edmonton. Column A. So if you can get a 0 right here, you pretty much 0 with the red dice, you pretty much have a goal. They got a 5 and a 7, 57. Do they have an attack of 11? Edmonton has an attack of 8. We got to go all the way across, and it will be a point chance. Point chance, okay? 0 to 0.5 is automatic goal. That's a 72, and that's a big save made by Sergei Bobrovsky. Save Bobrovsky. 8 minutes left to go in the second period. It's still a 1-0 game. That's 3 minutes there. And that's a 15, so now it's going to be a puck battle. Great chance possibly for a penalty. We will see. Second period, it's an 0-2. 0-2. We got to go to an aggression check. All right. Whoever wins the aggression check, they will get a minor penalty, and they will deal a hit. So we got the white team of Edmonton, the white dice of Edmonton, the black dice of the Panthers. We will add 2 to the black dice. The higher number will get a penalty on them. Black dice has 17. The white dice has a 5. That will be a penalty on Florida Panthers. And we'll see who that penalty is on. 76. 76, Weegar. All right. So let's see. Florida penalty, Weegar. 2 minutes for. We'll see what it's for. 44. 44 type of penalty is roughing. So that'll be a 2 minute in the box for roughing. And Edmonton will have now a 2 minute power play. Let's grab the power play chart. And I will be right back because I'm going to actually do something else during this time as well. Okay, I'll be right back. So it's commercial. It's commercial. That's what's happening. Commercial with 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Edmonton 1, Florida 0. Cut that off. All right. All right. At the end of this game, we will have a pizza review as well. Pizza review at the end of the game. So it's if you got good smelling pizza at your house right now, it's because Rob sent you that way. Power play. Edmonton now. Obviously, low numbers. Let's see. Their power play is a +4. How do you figure it out? I will show you how you figure it out. You look at Edmonton's card. You look right up here where it says power play. It says 9. Then you go to Florida's penalty kill. You notice their penalty kill is a 5. The difference in that is a +4. So Edmonton has a +4 power play. 1-0 Edmonton now. Let's see what happens. That's a 0-2. 0-2 is its score. Cross ice pass and a one-timer goal, Edmonton. Edmonton scores and makes it 2-0 here in Florida. And it is quiet as a mouse. Now, how do I determine the goal scorer? I take the total of this dice and I'll cut it in half. It's a 28. We'll make it a 14. 14 would be a Leon Draisaitl goal. So Edmonton power play goal, Draisaitl. Now, how do we decide how many helpers they are? If there's dots on the decider die, we'll say there's going to be assists. If not, we won't. That's the way Rob plays. Okay, there's other ways you can play this game, and but this is the way I'll do it. It's 1. It'll be 1. If it's 2, there's 2. There's 1, and we will make Connor McDavid the assist guy there. Connor McDavid, and he has now 2 points on the night, 2 assists. 4 minutes left to go in this game. In this second period. 4 minutes left to go. If this number is a 5 or a 6, it's too much. We'll go to the third. That's a 2. That's going to leave 2 minutes left to go. And there's an 18. And once again, it's going to be a puck battle sequence. Puck battle sequence once again. So if you have the chart as well, you can go to the second period and see it's going to be a 0-1. Oh, my gosh. 0-1. Aggression check. Major penalty and an injury. You're going to deal a hit, then roll for the power play, then roll the effect of the power play. Lower puck battle threshold by 2. Expanding the range. Things can get ugly in a hurry. So what we have to do, we got to do an aggression check first. All right. So once again, Edmonton, they're the white dice. The black dice is Florida. We'll add 2 to Florida's dice. The higher number is going to end up getting a 5-minute power play on them here. The black one's got a 20. It doesn't matter what the white one's got. It's got an 8. And Florida's going to get a 5-minute major on them here. This is not going to be good. It's going to be 2 minutes here left in the 2 minutes left in the second, and there'll be 3 minutes in the third period taking out for a major. Don't forget, it will in a major power play. If they score a goal, you get to keep playing it. There's power, so they're going to have 5 chances to score in this power play. Now we also have to deal an injury out to the Edmonton Oilers here. All right, we'll deal the black dice here. 1 to 20, 1 to 20, and it is a 3. 3. So we're going to lose 1 on the control. So control goes from a 7 to a 6, and that's going to hurt Edmonton. Let me tell you why that's going to hurt Edmonton. But they're going to have a little bit of an edge. They've got 6 to their 11, so now it's going to be 1 to 8 is all Edmonton can control the play. 1 to 8, it'll be 9 to 20 now for the Panthers. Now, who is going to be the person injured? Who is the injured party? We don't know yet. Injury. How do we dial? How do we dial up who the injured party is? All right. We'll go to penalty. We'll go to goals, scoring. And that's an 0-5. So it's going to take Leon Draisaitl out of this game. Leon Draisaitl is injured. And that will take Leon Draisaitl injured. Draisaitl is injured. You also doing the hits to reduce the stamina? Yes, I am. I've got to catch up on all that right here because this was such a huge number here. Let's see, what was it again? 0-1. You deal one hit. All right. So they deal a hit to Edmonton there. Then roll injury effect for the power play team. All right. So I did do that. Injury effect. And they got one less on the control, so that's going to hurt them. Then lower their puck battle threshold. Lower the puck battle threshold. Instead of 14, now it's going to be 12. 12 plus now. All right. And expanding the range, things now could get ugly. Yes, they could. But now Edmonton will get a power play. What can they do with this power play? No Leon Draisaitl to assist them here. Let's see what they can do. This should be pretty interesting. Their power play now goes from a +4. Let's see. To +2. Yeah, it's a +2 now. So their power play rating is down to +2. No more +4 for Edmonton here. That's going to hurt them. Let's see what they can do here. Edmonton Oilers. 2 minutes left to go in this. We forgot to say who the penalty was on. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Major penalty. Major 5-minute on Florida. Let's see who the penalty. This is penalty first. 27. That'd be Verhaeghe. And so it must have been a really, really, really cheap shot. So let's see what it was. A 5-minute major. 5-minute major. 60 on a 5-minute major here. Clipping. Oh, yeah. Clipping gets you 15 yards in the NFL or 5 minutes in the NHL. 2 minutes left to go in this second period. Power play Edmonton. That's an 0-2. Score, cross ice pass, one-timer, goal Edmonton, and it is 3-0. 3-0 Edmonton. 3-0. It's going to be a 41. That's going to be a Zach Hyman goal. His second of the day. Zach Hyman. And will there be any assists? There'll be 2. All right. We will let Darnell Nurse have one here. We'll let the 2 defensemen. Nurse and Tyson Barrie will assist on that one with 1 more minute left to go in this second period. 3-0 Edmonton. This is starting to not look pretty good here for him. 89 on the power play. 89. Power kill this time slot and the next one. Well, they can't because that's the end of the period. And boy, oh boy, after 2, Edmonton looking good right now. 3-0 starting the third period. And we're ready to start the third. All right. 20 minutes left for the Panthers to try to make up the ground here. Let's see if they can do it. Down 3-0. Edmonton still has 3 minutes of power play time. Once we finish that, we will do a pizza review. I'm not sure I've done this one. 4 meat pizza by you know what? I don't know what brand it is. I know it smells good from in here, so should be good. Third period starts now. 33. There's going to be a crease chance. Edmonton now 0-23. It'll be another goal. 64. It's not though, is it? Goal of unless it's 7+ for the goalie, and Bobrovsky saves it. Save Bobrovsky. And 19 minutes left to go in this game. Edmonton still with the major power play. They are up 3-0. 25 on the power play. That's once again going to be another crease chance. 0 to 23 will be a goal. 60. That doesn't look like it's going to be goal unless it's 7+ on the goalie. And once again, Bobrovsky saves it, and they keep the Panthers in this game. That will keep the Panthers in the game. 18 minutes left to go. 1 more minute of power play time for the Oilers. 66. I don't know. Sliding defender mocks the shot, clears. Power play unit is forced to regroup. That is the end of the power play. We got 17 minutes left to go. Edmonton only got 1 goal out of that 5 minutes, but it is 3-0 Edmonton. That's 5 huge minutes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will be a 5. So now Edmonton only has 1 to 8. And there'll be 9 to 20 for Florida to try to get back into it. And that's a 20 with an 11. It will be Florida's chance here. Florida, legit chance here, 76. Comeback surge. If the attacking team is trailing, automatically they score. They got it. Goal, Florida. How about that? Panthers score and make it 3-1. And Edmonton now is kind of got to be a little bit concerned. 81's a goal scorer. Lewis Starnen. And are there any assists? There will be 1. Lewis Starnen. And we'll have Barkov, their leading point getter. We'll get him a point on the board tonight. 12 minutes left to go in this game. 12 minutes. It's 3-1 now, Edmonton. That's only 1 minute, and that's not what Edmonton needs. That's a 15, so it will be a pack. Once again, it's going to be another puck battle. And that is, I'm not sure if Edmonton wants to let them have a chance to get on the board here. 78, third period, 78. War of attrition. Both teams deal another hit, so they're both down to 7. If stamina of either team is 4 or less, there will be a fight. Not yet. But it's looking like the fight is going to happen. You just got to wonder when these 2 heavyweight teams are going to do it. That's 2 more minutes off the clock, and it puts us down to 9 minutes left. And once again, puck battle again. They are just trying each other's patience here. 88. Go to the enforcer table. We're at the enforcer table now. Go to the enforcer table and roll the dice. That's a 6. Enforcer patrol. Let's do aggression check. If a high result has an enforcer, they deal 2 hits. If no enforcer, so we got to see who gets the higher enforcer. And we do an aggression check. The black dice will be Florida, and they will add 2 to it. The black dice is a 2, so we'll just make it a 4. White dice is a 13. Edmonton now will deal a hit. Now, no, not yet. If the high result has an enforcer, they do not. In fact, they deal 2 hits. If no enforcer, they lack protection, they will take a hit. So Edmonton's down to 6, and Florida is down to 7. 9 minutes left to go. 3-1, Edmonton. And that's only a minute. That's a 2. Edmonton needs this one. 1 to 8. For the red dice, that's a 15 and a 13. Florida's got another chance, another legit chance to score here. 83. Is there attacking stamina greater than a defensive stamina? Yes. It will be a crease chance. Automatic 0 to 23 score. That's a 67. 67. Is the goalkeeper a 6 or above? It'll be a save. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So it will be a save for Koskinen. And Edmonton now trying to slow this game down just a bit. 8 minutes left to go. Now, don't forget, 2, 3. Well, it doesn't matter yet. But let's see what's going to happen now. That's a 14, but with a 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. That puts us down to the 2-minute mark. But a 14 means we're going to have another puck battle. Went all the way down to 12. Another puck battle sequence. 2 minutes left to go after this. And that's going to be a 71. 71, we got to go to the agitator table. Agitator. Who's the agitator? I don't know. 6. Is the visiting team an agitator? Edmonton is not. No, home team gets a slot chance. Ooh, okay. It's going to be a slot chance for them. 1 to 11. 0 to 11, automatic goal. 67. 67. Goalkeeper 5+ makes a save, and once again, it will be save Koskinen. How about that? 2 minutes left to go in this game. Now, the last 2 minutes of the game. This dice is very vital. A 1 or a 2 is only 20 seconds. A 3 or a 4 is 40 seconds. And a 5 or a 6, is a whole minute of play. So Edmonton now would love 5s and 6s, and Florida needs them 1s and 2s. So see what happens. 3-1 is a score. Here we go. It's a 5. That will take a whole minute of play left. It will leave a minute, but it's a 5 right there. So it is a legit chance for Florida. Edmonton needs a red dice, 1 to 8. It is a 20 with a 12. Florida's got legit chances here. Florida has a legit chance to make this a 1-goal game. 93. 93. Is the attack and stamina 10? No. Attack and stamina 8 or 9? No. Is the attack and stamina 7 or less? Yes, there'll be a point chance. So automatic goal 0 to 5. What's going on, PJ? It's a 95, and it'll be a save. It will be a save, Koskinen. With 1 minute left to go in this game, it is 3-1 Edmonton playing on the road against Florida, one of the toughest teams out there. They went 58-18-6 last year. Edmonton went 49-27-6 last year. And if this is a 5 or a 6, this game will be over, but we will have to play it through. It's only a 2, so it still leaves 40 seconds left, and it will once again be a chance for one of the teams to take advantage of it. Red 1 to 8, Edmonton. Red 9 to 20 will be the Panthers. It's a 16 with a 4, so it will be Edmonton playing defense. Column D is what we call this. It's a 21. Tough defending in tight quarters, and it's no goal chance. Now, a 5 or a 6 right here, and this game is completely over. It's a 5, and it is over Edmonton. Edmonton wins the game 3-1 here in Florida. Edmonton. Really, this is an upset victory, guys. It really is 3-1, and they scored 1 goal. And no, they didn't. No, they scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and that's what happened there. It's pretty cool game. It really is. And Edmonton now, I'll enlighten you as to how their season's going. This was game number 52 of the season. Game number 52, and they get a win from this, and they really are playing well. Let me tell you, over the last let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of their last 11 games, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 9-2 with an overtime loss. So they got 19 points out of their last 11 games. Edmonton's really, yes, I have. Just for Edmonton. Just for Edmonton. Edmonton wins this game 3-1 over Florida. And they've played Florida a time or two already. It wouldn't be over twice because they only play them twice in this season. But yeah, I know the lack of passing does. I wish it was a little more to it, but I like it's okay. Is there a team out there that you guys would like to know how Edmonton fared against them? They've played virtually the whole Western Conference, and they've made 3 trips to the East Coast. I don't know. They've played Vancouver, Calgary, Anaheim, Arizona. They played the Coyotes. They played Vegas. Okay, the Sharks. Let's see what the Sharks. San Jose. San Jose. Let's see what they did against San Jose. All righty. San Jose. They didn't play them in the first 16. Washington, too. San Jose and Washington. Let me look for both. Hold on. Let me look for both. San Jose and Washington. First 16, I don't think they played either team. They didn't. They played Chicago, Dallas, Arizona, Vegas, Pittsburgh, Seattle, LA Kings. They played Minnesota. They played Boston. They played Carolina. Well, they had Toronto. They played the Blue Jackets. They played Seattle. They played St. Louis. They played the Devils. They played the Islanders. They played the Rangers. They played Toronto. Played Ottawa. They played Florida. They played Calgary, and they played Vancouver. They played Nashville. They played Montreal. They played Ottawa. They played Washington. Game 42. So assists are after the fact. Yes. Assists are after the fact. Game 42, Edmonton 5, Washington 4. And let's see, I'm still looking for the Sharks. Vegas, Chicago, New York Islanders, San Jose. Also, game 46, 5-4 Edmonton. They played the Kings. They've played Anaheim. They played Winnipeg. They played Minnesota. They played Tampa, and they played Florida. So, yeah, they've only played Washington once. They've got Washington again. Sharks, they played them, 4 times in the season? So they've only played them once. So they've still got the Sharks a few more times as well. Sharks card's not a very good card. If you would like to see their cards, I will show them to you. And then after that, I'll go get the pizza. Now I will. You keeping the Oilers individual stats? I am keeping individual stats for the Oilers. I am. Yes. So I've got all. Hold on. Yeah. All 50. I printed them out. All 50 right here. I got a 51 and a 52 somewhere. 51, I probably wanted to throw that up against a wall somewhere. They played such crap game that game. But I got it. I know they lost that one. 52's right here. Here's 51. Here's 51. Yeah. They lost 6-3 to Tampa. Tampa's tough. Yep, I'll show you the cards. PJ says he's got 74-75 season. Yeah. So let's show you San Jose and let's show you Washington. San Jose. Well, here's Washington. Here's Washington. Their power play is a 6, so it's not very good. They didn't score a lot. Samsonov a 6 for a goaltender, not good. Vanacek a 7. Zachary Fucale or Fucal, 9 is really good. And this is their card. So you can see they played better on the road. Away control 9, attack 7, defense 7, aggression 5. So they like to fight. Power play of a 6, penalty kill a 6. So they were really good defensively. Do you enlarge the cards? They come that big. They come that size. They come that size. Yeah, they come that size. Which I like. I kind of like it because, I mean, like, look at my finger there. See, I can see that print easily. You probably can almost see the print pretty good on my computer here. San Jose. Let's see. Let's find San Jose real quick. Could you guys read the words or numbers at all? Or is it still just a little too small? But trust me, plenty big for me to sit here and read it without glasses. I don't need glasses at all with these. I don't think mine are that big. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm printed off really big. And you can, when you decide you want them that way, yeah, if you go into a print, and I got mine done Staples. I'll admit it. And but I told them just do it black and white. These are just black and white. Color is about twice as much. Raw, I got PDF. Yeah, I got the PDF of them. That's right. Seattle. No, it wasn't Seattle. Who was it you want? Oh, you want to see San Jose. San Jose, the Sharks. Their home control. Damn. Their home control's a 6. Their away control's a 5. Three and a half by 6 color. That's about what these are. That's maybe a little more. That's about 6. Yeah, it's about 6 inches, something like that. Attack of 4, defense of 6, aggression of 5, power play of only a 6, but their penalty kill's a 9. I mean, their penalty kill is awesome. Would you? I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me go get a ruler. I'll show you how big they are. When I do, let me go get a slice of pizza, and let's rate this baby. Smells too good. Smells too good. So you guys keep some people in here. Anybody would like to come in here right now? Would anybody like to come in? If you'd like to come in, I can invite you while I go get this. So just let me know. I'll tell you what, I can let you in when I get back. Let me know, and then I'll go get a thing of water. I'll invite whoever wants to come in. All you got to do is say, yeah, Rob, I want in. Yeah, Rob, I want in. Be right back. I'm going to get a slice of pizza and a ruler right here so you guys can see the size of these cards. Pretty cool. Oh, my God, that looks good. Wow. Man, oh man, this is good. Don't you want a slice? I might come get one in a minute. All right. All right. All right. Tim wants in. Cool. Dwayne, Tim, and yeah. Gotcha. Let's let you guys in first. It's a Palermo 4 meat pizza. Palermo 4 meat. And it looks really good. Really does. Your year, Boston has the best. I want to say somebody else has the best year. It might have been Florida. Florida had a home of 11 or 12. Edmonton beat them, though. I don't know how in the hell they did it. Let's look at these cards real quick. Oh, these are almost 8 inches. Seven and 3/4 inches by 4 and 3/4. 7 and 3/4, 4 and 3/4. So they're huge. They are huge. Tim wants in. Dwayne wants in. Keith wants in. I'll send that out. And then let me go back and see who else wants in. Did PJ set? All right. What's the highest aggression in my season? Highest aggression? It won't be as high. All right. Let me look and see. Let me look for highest aggression and highest control both. Whether it's road or home. 5. Yeah, like I say, Florida had an 8. I mean, Florida had an 11 home plus a 6 aggression. That's awesome. That's really good. Control, aggression, 5. Minnesota Wild, home control of 11. Home control of 11. Aggression of 6, pretty much. 6 is pretty much it. Colorado Avalanche, home control of 11, aggression of a 6. So that's the same as Florida. They're almost carbon copy of Florida. Jersey, Ottawa has an aggression of 6. Ottawa does. I don't see any aggressions of 7 here, though. They just don't fight as much now as they used to. They don't fight near as much. Nashville, aggression of 6. That pizza's going to get a bite into it in just a damn second. Like to get a couple guys in here first. Wow, just about all your team's aggressions are 7. Let me see. Road control. Washington has a 9. That might be the best. That might be the best. Washington's road control, 9. I haven't seen anybody else have a control like that. Colorado's is an 8. Florida's is an 8 on the road. But Washington's 9 is just all right. Let's see. Let me send it to you again. I'll send it again. Letting this pizza set for a second anyway. Away control. LA is an 8. St. Louis is an 8. Florida's an 8. Boston's an 8. Rangers are an 8. Washington's a 9. Washington was a killer road team. All right, here we go. We'll put Keith in there. Put Dwayne in there. We'll put Tim on here. Send. I'll say in the next 5 seconds, somebody will be in here. Yeah. Pittsburgh is home and away of an 8. All right. Here comes Keith. All right. Let me go get some water. I got to get some water because how you doing, my friend?
Okay.
We're going to see how this Palermo's 4 meat pizza works. I got to get something to drink. I know it's going to burn the hell out of my mouth. I can tell it's going to be All right, here we go. All right.
Tim,
You
Dwayne.
here? Yeah, I'm actually sitting at my desk.
Oh,
Yeah, I should do that more often.
Well, I was actually sitting here. I for
I used
once
to
in the
always
first
do
time in about 2 months, I've actually got a strat game ready to go.
You got a game on the board, huh?
I got a new game on the board because
Cool.
I finished up the Indians Rays in 2007 and just stopped right there. So I got all the cards that I needed downloaded, or at least emailed to myself. And whoops, Rob just
Rob
kinda-
has left the room.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe after we get done here, I'll.
I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm still here. Start my cam back up. There we go. No, that ain't the one I want. Ah, piece of shit. I don't want that.
Oh,
Oh, that's why the cam don't work.
I've got a piece of shit.
we went PG all of a sudden. A PG-13.
that's the best picture you had, Rob. It's cutting your face off, buddy.
Oh, bam.
Oh, darn.
I'm not going to. I'm going to say this with all serious, although I don't know how bad it was. Did you see
Yeah, there you
that
go.
Chris Letang of the Penguins had his second stroke
Mm.
at
You're on mute, Rob.
You're on mute. Yep.
He's had 2 strokes, and he's got to retire. He's got to retire.
Mm.
I at this point I would say insurance. If
Your
you
audio
play
is
anymore, we will not
video
cover
aren't
you for
lined up,
insurance.
Rob.
How about it now?
Yeah,
How
these
about
cards
now?
are huge.
They are huge.
Still
What's up,
low.
numbers? Numbers
Man,
wants
that
to
is
know if you
nice.
play Xbox, Rob.
Almost 8 inches.
Yeah, that is nice. Like I say, it's easy to read. You can almost read them when you was playing the game.
You guys can't hear me. Let's see.
I can hear you, but it's
We
slow.
can hear you. It just seems like there's something that's a little off.
I got you. Gotcha. Let's see.
Sound like Al. When Alan used to have the mic problem.
All right. Test.
We can hear you.
Testing.
Sounds like they're working.
How about now?
Yeah, that's
better.
good.
All right. Now,
Yeah, I
what
don't
we
blame
got,
you, PJ.
what we
I
got
print them
here,
big too.
I had this a couple weeks ago, but I had it just in the pepperoni form. Palermo's Rising Crust 4 meat pizza. Now,
What's
to
the
me,
4
that
meats?
crust is a lot like
don't even
DiGiorno.
ask me what 4 meats in the damn
I
thing.
just did.
What?
I just did
Pepperoni.
ask you.
Yeah.
It's got to be pepperoni and sausage.
Pepperoni. Oh, yeah. Here we
Mountain
go.
goat.
Canadian bacon.
Mountain Goat's a 5th. That's a 5th meat on it. They're on the other Supreme Pizza, Mountain
D.
Goat.
Scott Howard will ship that from
Porcupine meat.
Seattle.
Pick a little bit of possum. Bacon and possum.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what's going to happen here. Palermo, 4 meat pizza. The wife has not tried it yet. She's been sitting there watching Food Network. Probably could have been cooked
yeah,
a little more at the bottom.
A little bit of pheasant.
Guys Grocery Games night on Food Network.
Oh, yeah. Love is sauce. It's got a little bit of a tingle twang to it. I don't like sweet sauce. It's not sweet. Yeah, this ain't bad at all.
You said you
I
liked
didn't cook it.
bruschetta.
I didn't cook. If I'd have cooked it better, it'd been close to a 9. But being that the way I'm eating it and all, it's a little bit doughy there. I'll put it back in there for about 30 more minutes, 15 more minutes or something. Just let it cook a little bit more. 8.6. 8.6.
Rob, did I send you that video that one time of the 3? It was like 3 wild cats trying to go after a honey badger. Was it 3 leopards or something going after?
Something like it was more leopards. It was
The honey badger win.
Those the three wild cats. They just gave up.
yeah.
The honey badger was a lot smaller, but they just said, no, we're not. It's not.
I was watching my dad one day last week, and I was at his house.
Or,
And if he has his way, he'll sit there and watch music, keep me like gospel music or country music, sit there and play.
I don't
Just
even know.
over. Sometimes
I
they'll
don't
play
know
the same
what
damn
Numbers is
song 5
talking
times
about.
in a row.
Is anybody else?
What'd you say?
Numbers. I don't know what he's asking. Or
I
saying.
dare you to start playing Ear Exploder 9000 on call. I don't know what that means.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Nope. But I was watching Dad, and like I say, he'll watch YouTube. He knows how to do that. But he'll watch the same song get played, and like it'll be a video. Then they'll be playing in a studio. Then they'll be playing it live, and it'll be the same damn song 4 times. So I decided, okay, Rob's
That's because he's got probably that autoplay next, and he searched the song, Rob.
yeah,
He's got to turn off that autoplay.
Yeah. So Rob does this. Rob says, "Why don't we watch something and let's piss with the cat a little bit?" They got a cat that's probably, I don't know, 3 years old, 4 years old, and she's fixed. So I said, "All right, let's do this." So I go cat fighting on tape or whatever. I mean, in the middle of the streets, these cats going, and they bucking up and shit. And I mean, and my cat runs through the damn room and jumps right up in front of that TV. It's like this. Now, my mom and dad's TV is a 50-inch, 45, 44-inch TV or 42-inch, whatever. But it's on a table, and it's not that much room. And she's up here, crawled up here against the TV, watching them fight back and forth. And then, I mean, the best part of it's before they get fighting. And I mean, they're just moving. And the damnedest thing ever happened, if you don't know that about your cats, they don't look eye to eye. They don't pull them this karate bullshit. They're looking away. It's like they're thinking of something in the back of their mind, like, okay, if this something jumps me, this is what I'm gonna do to it, But they never look at each other in the eye. And then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. And shit's flying. And my dad is sitting over there laughing his ass off. He said, "Look, he is him up." And I'm like, "Oh, shit," So, I mean, I found like 10 minutes of it. The last one, these 2 cats, I mean, you could tell these cats are homeless cats, man. Places all over them and shit. I felt bad for them. I don't know how they got on the roof of a house, but they're on a metal roof of a house. And then all of a sudden, they start going at it, and they're flipping and flopping and shit. And the next thing you know, they fly off inside the house.
They land on their feet.
They land on their feet and keep going. That was the funniest shit I ever seen. I was sitting there. After that, I thought, well, I'll cool him down a little bit. I'll show him some black bears in the Smoky Mountains. That was a 13-minute video. I stopped and he said, "Is that all of it?" I found a 20-minute one. I'm like, "Oh, if that's what all I got to do," I turned it. Then the cat got tired of it. And she walked back in the other room. I said, "Daddy, call a cat, and he call and Lolly. Lolly's her name. Lollipop. He calls her Lolly, and he calls her Poot. And he goes, come here, Poot. Come here, Poot. And she don't listen to him. So I said, okay, watch what I do. Cat in heat, and I start at him. And I mean, it's a male cat in heat, and then it's a female. She flies back. I'm like, it's really mean to like do that shit to your cats, but it's wild. But I've done it online and had people tell me I've got a cat in the other room. I'd be like, hey, hell, during a live broadcast. Like if I did it right now, Keith's cats would go nuts over him right now. He'd be all,
I got one laying right next to me right now. Here.
yeah, you'd have the other one too.
The other one is if you really wanted to screw with somebody, have your username be Alexa. So every time they say hello, Alexa, and somebody has one, the thing comes off.
Now, Keith's doing it to him. Let him tail flopping now.
She's barely moving.
She ain't worried about it.
Tired.
Oh shit!
That's some deep heart.
There were two of them, and a third one joined the party.
Yeah, deep heartfelt meows.
Oh, here's the other one.
I'm telling you, dude, it works. Your cat can be down
She
fast.
said, "All right, what the hell's going on?"
You can spend 15 minutes calling your cat and having steak on the table, and you set it there for him. And you're like, where is this dumb son of a bitch at?
Nope.
Going out right on it, go right there on the damn TV and do that. And that son of a bitch will fly. Bust ass around the curves to get to it. That's funny.
Did you come out to protect me, Hannah?
And she don't get up on you that much.
Huh? Well, she's always on me.
Oh yeah, where's the other one? Was the other one get up
playing
there?
right next to me on my other side over here?
Oh, okay. She don't get up on you too much.
My arm's resting on her right now.
Oh, okay.
A little bit,
Yeah.
not all of it, but
PJ says I would have printed mine bigger if I knew
some
it
crumbs
was
on
an
there,
option.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, that's nice.
I get a couple crumbs
Well,
on
if you get it sent to you via PDF, you can increase it to whatever percentage you want.
As long
Well,
as you
yeah.
keep it within the realm of where it doesn't get fuzzy.
Yes.
You
Yes.
start getting that fuzzy, and you don't want to go that range.
How
Well,
long does it take you to do a game?
You gonna stick your butthole in my face?
On that note,
You know how cats are.
Keith's watched me do a few of them. He's watched me do a few of them, like when I didn't go live, just want to talk a little bit on it.
Right.
A lot of times we do phone stuff, phone talking, and just, he let me know how he's doing, how I'm doing and stuff. Less than 30 minutes, don't you think, Keith? If they roll right.
What's
Right
that?
around 30
The
minutes.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, right about on 30. 'Cause
Sometimes it seems like you get a bunch of sixes on the time dice.
if I get a bunch of sixes, 3 sixes is 18 minutes. So, yeah. But
Okay.
then I have rolled in the middle, right there in the second period.
the average is gonna be
One.
3.5.
One. I have rolled 9 ones in one period. So,
And penalties 1 minute at a time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Last 2 minutes.
Penalties are 1 minute at a time.
Yeah,
Well,
I watched,
do they
I
have
watched
a-
Dave Gardner do it. Then he does it on the PC too.
Right. He has it where he throws in the Sega NHL 94 sounds.
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
Yep.
Yes. So he has like.
Mhm.
I'll tell you, best hockey game I ever played.
That was a
online,
fun
man,
version of a game.
Blades of Steel. I love that Blades of Steel.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
That was as cool as shit, man.
Oh, I still have all my Nintendo.
Blades
Wii's
of
out.
Steel. That was what, N64?
No.
I'll say, hold on, Nintendo.
I haven't played a video game probably in
That was regular Nintendo. That's right. That was regular Nintendo. Blades of Steel. Look at
Hold
that
on.
shit.
I may have to adjust my light thing here.
I always like bases loaded too. I had
Hold on.
bases loaded.
Hold on. See, now you're talking my language here, Ron.
Oh, I've got. You know what? I sell those games. You do know that. I got games I sell. I got them
Blades
downstairs.
of Steel.
I got a line. I got a stack of them downstairs. I sell Nintendo and
That's
stuff.
the only thing I had for Nintendo was the Bill Elliott game.
Really?
Yeah, you ran Daytona, Talladega.
You still got it?
No, it was over at Mom and Dad's house when they passed away.
Yeah.
Here, Rob. Something I was going to ask you. Saw something on CBS the other day about Tiger and Rory trying to negotiate with LIV, but they want Greg Norman to step down.
They want him out.
But what I was going to say is, both those guys, Tiger and Rory, have had video games, PGA video games, with their likeness on it, their name on it. So I don't know. Are they contractually obligated to stay with the PGA?
Rory is a spokesperson. He's a player spokesperson. So he is the one that he's like. Was that number 2?
That's one.
Oh yeah, I saw that one a few minutes ago. Yeah, but
And then
it's kind of like the NBA has a guy that can talk, speak for him, and all that. Oh, okay, yeah.
And then, unfortunately, the worst of the bunch that has good old Ryan Sandberg on it.
Yeah, it is fun.
3-1 wasn't that great. It was $250 that I got it for, so that's why I bought it.
He's getting paid by the players. The players pay him, Keith, to represent them.
Okay.
So I'd be kind of like, who's the player spokesman for the MLB right now for the players? Who is that?
Tony Clark
Yeah.
is Players Association president.
Yeah. Let's say it was a player that was active right now. Let's just, for shits and giggles, let's say it was.
Well, Verlander's
both
on the
guys
committee.
have been on PGA games, so I think that they have some.
Yeah, let's say for instance it was Justin Verlander.
Okay.
All right, and you had another league ongoing and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, he's got salary coming in. Then he's got these meetings that he meets with Monahan and that. And I've said it on this channel, and I will continue to say it on this channel. Jay Monahan's the biggest crook there is in this world, and I'd tell him that to his damn face. He's a crook. Yes. You want to call Goodell a crook? This son of a bitch is 5 times a crook.
Was he the president of the PGA? Or
Yes, he is he is so full of shit. He's Christmas turkey full of shit. Now let me tell you why. All right, we want to make the PGA Tour. How they say it? We want to make it more fan friendly. We want to make it more fan friendly. So now, what do they decide to do? They decide on Wednesday we're going to start having meet and greets with the players, playing music while they're out on the course. Who did they get that from? Liv started this shit 4 months before that.
NFL did the same thing with
Let's be creative here,
USFL
Jay.
and XFL.
Let's be creative, Jay. All right. And okay, on top of that, Norman says, all right, we're now going to allow our caddies to wear and players to wear shorts during the event themselves. Now, the PGA ain't went as far as to do that yet, but they're talking to the RNA and everything to see if they can get that passed, not in majors, but every other place where they can wear shorts. If they end up doing that 2, 3, 4 years down the road, it'll be because the PGA decided and not because of the Live Golf. They didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, right. Full of shit. Then number 3 is this one, and this one's a real capo. Those assholes that are controlling PGA Tour have been pocketing money for years. They had over 50 million they found in a frozen account somewhere. Live Golf. Live Golf has decided we're going to pay $4 million to the winner every week. We don't give a shit if he's playing in Detroit. We don't care if we're playing in St. Louis. We don't care if we're playing in a pig path in Georgia or Florida. The winner's getting $4 million every week. And the least you're going to win is $250,000. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, 125,000. That's the least you can win. 125,000. They have 5 events with Live, and then all of a sudden, you know what, folks? We're going to raise the purses of the PGA Tour. Damn right you are. Guess what? If you don't, every one of those jabronis is going to walk the hell out, and they're going to go over there where the money is. Now, how is Live affording to do this? Number one, they got an oil entity called the Saudi Arabians. All right, and then you got the people say, "Oh my God, I can't believe we're dealing with the Saudis. We're getting their monies, motherfuckers. I'm sorry, we're not paying them shit. They're giving us money. We're not. We're not the president. We're not the one out here bending over and saying, oh, okay, you can go that far. And no, hell no. We're taking their money, you dumb son of a bitches. Well, we don't deal with the Saudis. If you're going to deal with somebody and you're taking their money, it don't hurt near as bad as if you're paying them.
Yeah, but they're getting something somewhere.
Oh, well, this is what they're going to do. They are going to keep doing this until they can get the best players in the world to come to them. They're going to bump up the events. They'd already bumped it up to 14 next year. They're going to eventually have 25 events on the Live Golf Tour. That's exactly what they're going to do. The Golf Channel ain't going to mess with them right now. Listen to Brandon Chambly. I can't believe those traders are doing what they're doing. I can't believe. Yeah, because they're not paying you shit. If they offered you the damn money, you would jump too. Crooked son of a bitches. Faraday jumped. NBC fired Faraday. He jumped the next week. I'm telling you, they're taking whoever the PGA Tour is leaving the scrap, and then they're going to pull some more big players over. They're going to get some of these big name players. But Tiger had that news conference today. He says, "I don't ask, I'm telling. This has got to be this has got to happen. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not today, but yesterday. Greg Norman must step down as Live controller or whatever the hell he is. Dude, you're worth $1 billion. Your name, your words ought to be going in one ear and out the other. Let one of these kids that's 25 years old and hadn't made a living yet, let them speak. Let them talk. That's what gets to me. Tiger Woods, he's set for life. And his kids are set for life, and his grandkids are set for life. And he wants to speak for the common man golf now.
Well,
and
I think Charlie will do.
Charlie will be playing golf here very, very soon with Stanford. He'll be going to Stanford when he can go. What is he now? 15, 14? He's still young. But I see Daly's son's talking about quitting college. He wants to go pro.
He's at advanced already.
He can hit a ball 300 yards. He can hit as far as his daddy. But that's
sober.
Huh?
But he stays sober.
He's still drinking. I think he drinks his shit too. But yeah, that was a good question. That was funny too. But that's the thing. He doesn't have to be good. Look at this DeChambeau. This son of a bitch don't know what end of the puddle to hold in his hand. He can't putt worth a damn. He can hit a ball 400 yards. And as long as he can hit a ball 400 yards, he's got an audience that'll watch him. And that's the thing. Live Golf, they've got some players that all specialize. Couple of them are great with the mic. Mickelson, he ain't got no golf in front of him. It's some bitch 53 years old, 52, 53. He ain't playing no damn golf. He can get in front of a mic and he can talk. He may say shit to piss you off, but he can say it. He'll talk. He'll say something. Bubba Watson, he's been hurt now for the better part of a year. He walked around the golf course and was an announcer for Live. I'm telling you, all they want to do is they want to go inside and take the guts out of the PGA Tour. If they won't work with it, PGA Tour's done said they're not going to work with it. They would love to work. They'd love to work together.
Well, they're already getting some of the best Europeans because Europeans.
Oh yeah. European golfers are there.
That's Smith. That boy's a hell of a
now
golfer.
they've already been told they can play in the Open. They can play in the Open Championship.
Yeah,
So
that's
Tim,
Smith boy. I like
did
him.
the Yankees make a big offer to Judge that he rejected, or
I haven't seen anything.
Just one in spring training.
They offered him something 2 weeks ago.
Oh, did they?
8 years, 305. And I'm like, why? I would look at that and just go, that ain't no way. 25 mil? Shit. I won't even put him in the top 40 getting paid. Ain't no way. And then the Padres were supposed to make their spiel today. He's already talked to the Mets. And it said it's rumored that the Mets have already said that they would go 330 for 8 years. That's a hell of a difference from 300. That's what's that? 32 mil. Let's see, is that right? Let's see. 325 at 8 is 30. Hell no, that's 40, ain't it?
Well, 8 would have to be 320 for it to be 40 mil a year.
And they've offered 25, 325 is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so just over 40 million.
That would be a little over 40 mil. Yeah, okay. So I was wrong. 8 at 300 mil. 8 at 300 mil is 30. Is it 37, 38? So that's not chump change. I would put him up there then. I was wrong. I thought I was going 200. It's 300.
I'd still.
Where's a cool 100 million?
Yeah.
I'd stay in New York if I was him.
I think he's going to stay in New York, but I mean, I think he could stay in New York, but I don't think he's going to stay a Yankee. I think his Yankee days are over.
Guardians among the most
If I want to
active
be in New
shooters
York,
for
I want to be a
Murphy.
Yankee. I don't want to be a Met if I'm in New York. Why am I going to live in New York and be the second best team in the city? Even if we're 100 and whatever compared to 50 and whatever, you're still the second best team in the city.
What'd you say, Keith?
The Guardians among the most active suitors for Murphy, Sean Murphy of the A's.
Yeah, and I'm already hearing Goudreau talk for trade. So I don't know what the hell is going to go on there, but Columbus has got to tighten up though. They're just not playing good, are they? Cam?
Well, okay. Number one defenseman out for the season with an injury.
Yep.
Go look at their injured list.
Yeah, I know they got like six big names. Yeah.
I'll tell you the other problem when you come back.
Yep.
Now I'm sitting here watching Duke and Ohio State. Ohio State's losing by 8 with about 4:20 to go.
Where's that at?
It's at Duke because they played in Columbus last year.
No. I didn't know if it was one of those tournaments they was in or not.
Well, it's the Big Ten ACC Challenge.
Gotcha.
So, and their women's team is playing Louisville tonight. They're 4th in the country for Ohio State.
They cook a little bit more.
Rob, the big problem with Columbus was when they signed Gaudreau, they had to let somebody go. Problem was they let Oliver Bjorkstrand go instead of Gus Nyquist.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, okay, Gus has had an okay season, but Bjorkstrand has way more upside. Granted, now he's only had 3 goals with the Kraken this year. I mean, he scored in that track meet against LA last night, 9-8.
9-8.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
God grief.
Who didn't score, right?
exactly.
9-8, 17 goals got scored. Was it 2 hat tricks in that game?
Let me see what happened for that game.
9-8.
Just real quick,
How's your scores in that Stone Cold? Are they pretty accurate?
A lot of them pretty close. Me and Keith were keeping up with you
Yeah,
there
it
for a
seems
while.
like they are. Dwayne.
Good.
Did Mexico win in the World Cup today?
Did who? Mexico win?
I think Mexico was playing. I was kind of listening to some
Oh,
WFA,
They was
yeah.
playing forget who they was playing. They was playing the same
World
time
Cup
Argentina was
today.
playing Poland.
World Cup scores today. Mexico 2-1 over Saudi.
Okay.
Argentina 2-0
2-0.
over Poland. And yeah, what's his name scored one or both of those goals.
Australia beat Denmark.
Was that Messi?
Tunisia beats France.
Yeah, France
It
didn't
still
play
gets
anybody.
eliminated.
Yeah, France played all their backups.
Yeah, because they're still in group play. They're still
Yeah.
in group play.
Australia made it. They won.
Yeah. Australia beat Denmark 1-0. Yeah, Argentina. Let's see. No. What's the name for Argentina? Did not score today.
Messi, eh?
Messi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi.
There were no hat tricks in that game last night.
Wow. So it wasn't, there's some
We had
scrub.
3
Scrub
2-goal
Johnny
scorers for the Kraken. But no hat tricks. And then no hat tricks for the
Does anybody know when the earliest goal in any of these World Cups been scored?
third
No,
minute.
what was it?
6th minute. 6th
Yeah.
minute. They're playing defense. They're playing defense. That's one thing I'll say. Pretty much across the board. Now, a couple of teams that may not have quite
They
the
won't be
defense.
able to now. When you get into that knockout round, a draw
Well,
ain't going to get it done. You're going to go to
Well, the good
penalty
thing about it, you still got 30 minutes of overtime they'll play too.
Right.
So. And no golden goal, which I kind of like it and kind of don't. So what that means is, folks, let's say they go start a 30-minute period, and U.S. scores 6 minutes in. The game's not over. They'll finish that 30-minute overtime.
Mhm.
Which the reason they do that, if you don't know why,
Teams
You-
are going
let's say-
both ways.
you could have the wind at 25 miles an hour at your back, where the other team's playing into 20-mile-an-hour winds. So that's why I say after that first 15 minutes, they switch sides and play the other way for 15 minutes.
They should switch sides right after that goal, the first goal, and if it's in the first half of it.
They should do it and then play the clock backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Give them the same amount of time to score.
I've seen teams score 3 goals in extra time, which that's just, it's crazy.
Right. Well, once you get down like that, then you got to press.
Well,
Try to
yeah,
make stuff
right.
happen. So,
Right.
yeah,
Then-
it goes
then
hand
you-
in hand. It's not
Right.
like they're playing the same type of soccer.
No, that's right. You're not playing a 4-4-1.
Yeah.
4-4-2 or something. You got to play 2-1-4-3 or some crap like that. And you got to just keep everybody out front.
Right.
And I'll be damned if we get beat, but if we do,
Right.
we do. But we
Yeah,
we,
that's
we
like
got
saying.
to we got to press right.
Yeah. And
You got
pool
to.
play, I mean, goal differential plays a stake in it. So, heck, even when you're losing 1-0, you're playing defense because you don't want to get beat 2-0. Yeah.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
they
it's a
said.
different game.
That's what they said the other day when they were playing England. Why don't they take two defensive linemen or 2 defensemen out and 1 midfielder out and put 3 strikers in, and let's see what they can do against if they lost. Had they even lost to England, it wouldn't have mattered. They still move on. It did not matter. That game did not matter at all. The only game it did matter right there at the end was what they
Well, I
did.
think the only thing with them tying England was if you would believe that Welsh would have won today against England, then they would have still made it in with the tie compared to the
okay.
loss. That was the difference. I mean, if you believe they had a shot at beating them, which they didn't, they lost 3-0.
Now, let's see. Welsh were down 2 goals. I mean, they were down 2 on it. They lost 2-0 though to what y'all 2 though.
They
So
lost
they
to
were down-
Iran. Yeah.
So they would have had to have won today 3-4. I mean, they would have had to win the other day 3 or 4-0 over England, and the U.S. would have had to have lost had they lost that game to England.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was.
Yeah, it would.
They
It
still
would
had a good shot if they could have, if Welsh would have won against England. Well, I tied with today, well, yesterday with Iran, still could have got them in maybe. But once England beat Welsh, then they had to win.
Yeah. Yeah, Seattle Kraken are playing great hockey right now. I'd say I watch a hockey guy, and he's got how much confidence you have. And up top, up here, obviously you get Devils. You get the Bruins, who haven't lost at home yet. Crazy shit. I mean, but as hot as they are now, you gotta think come playoff time they can't be this good. Yeah, I'm talking about Boston and the Devils. Yeah, you gotta think somebody's gonna step right up in the East, and guess what? They're gonna take their place. You just don't know
I'm
who.
gonna step out. I'm getting kind of tired.
All right,
right,
Keith. You have a good
All right,
evening, man.
Keith.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good one. I'm gonna step out here in just a second, Michelle. We gonna finish eating.
Did you hear about NASCAR? The owners are
Um,
trying to push some leverage on NASCAR to get a better
yeah,
deal.
they're trying to push the track owners and NASCAR around by racing in the off season.
Yeah, their own exhibition races.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. They want a bigger chunk of that TV money.
The France family is going to push back though. They signed this thing where it's a non-compete, but
Right. That's why they could run their own like late model type cars.
or
Non-points.
this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Stewart next year is going to have like 25 cars,
And that
SRX series,
yeah.
and he's going to have most of them active drivers.
Yeah.
You imagine if he did, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. done said he wants a part of this.
Oh, really?
Because he said, I don't want to own nothing that I'm going to lose my asshole like that. He's tight as hell with his money. And, you know the old saying, how do you make $1 million in NASCAR?
Start with 2 million.
Start with 5, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How do you become a rich man in NASCAR? Start richer than what you was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's getting worse. I watched that. Well, you got me watching that. Kenny Wallace was talking about how hard it is even for late model and all guys to get people to work for him.
Yeah, he retired finally. He's gonna race local tracks now. So
Exactly. He's still going to race out there in St. Louis this coming weekend in that dome. I would love to go out there and watch it.
Really?
Kind of has the issues with 3 strikers.
2 problems with 3 strikers result in weakening your midfield. Oh yeah. But you have to do it sometimes when you're down 2-0. You can't bring one man up and say, okay, you beat 4 guys. Unless your name was Messi or Ronaldo can't do it no more. If you've seen Ronaldo play in the last 3 years, Ronaldo, he's lost a lot. And Manchester United wants him gone.
They already did, didn't they?
Huh?
I thought he already is going.
He may be gone. I know they wanted him
I
gone.
thought that's what they said during the World
We
Cup.
wanted him to get his ass out of here. We want him gone. So I don't know what.
I thought that's what they said during the broadcast. I watched some of that game.
Yeah, they are. I ain't crazy about Ronaldo either.
How you been, Ken?
I got it in the oven, so it tastes good. But yeah, Kraken have a winning record. They're playing really good. The goalkeeping's doing it for them too. But yeah,
I
pretty
see
nice
Ovechkin
guys.
past Gretzky. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
Most road goals, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
yeah, it's right at 8 inches. It's right at 8 inches.
I'm glad, Ken. I'm going to probably try to do some tomorrow. I'm going to get the racing back out. I haven't done a race in about a week. And I'll do some more bowling. I enjoy that bowling game. I enjoy doing that with Rob. Well, me and him was doing it together.
We had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, it was fun.
doing it.
Yeah,
I gotta get some real bowlers in that.
Yeah,
golf.
here's some of them I got. I wish
Where's
the
the
cards
next-
was a little bigger with the print. That print's
Where's your
small
next-
on there.
Your next tour stop, he said.
I'm doing the 1980 season, just going right off of it. Since I got the 80 schedule, I got the 80 pro season.
They started out west.
Yeah, the first one was in California, and I'm not sure where the next one goes to. Let me look here.
Arizona.
I'll tell you in a second here. I got it on the computer.
So I wonder. I guess I could ask this. I haven't heard anything yet, but we're about 3-4 months away from Strat opening day. Has anybody heard anything about what new old season Strat's going to come out with?
I have not. And Ken said, Tim, are you finishing any projects soon?
I've
Showboat
actually
out
played
in
a
Las
game.
Vegas
I haven't
is the
played a
next
game
weekend.
in almost 2 months.
Where at, Dwayne?
Showboat out in Las Vegas is the next stop.
Okay. That's actually been torn down. Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah. No longer up.
I think what I'm going to try to finish is I'm going to try to get done with the Mike McCormick replay,
Yeah.
which is only the starts. I knock on wood, I'll try knocking this out. Pinball will be done.
What
So
game are you on? You're on 80 something, aren't you?
No. I'm only doing the starts. So it's 67.
Yeah, on 2007.
Oh, for the Indians, I'm on game 83.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Wow. I'm watching the Sabres and Red Wings on TNT. Choke City so far for the Sabres in the third. 3 goals allowed, tied at 4.
They were playing such good hockey the first week and a half, 2 weeks.
They always do. And then they find the holes. But no, that's kind of been my thing. It's
It's hard to do, Tim.
and I've been doing this for 5-6 years. I mean, with little breaks. Like
And I did that Red Sox replay in less than a year with
Yeah.
playoffs. And I'm telling you, dude, by the time I was done, I think it took me like 3 days to recover. And people like 3 days to recover, Rob. Look, dudes, especially if you do. I think I did 4 games 3 different times. Like, I think today I'll try to get 3 or 4 done on a Saturday.
Mhm.
Shit, you do that, that was 3 hours of my day.
Well, the other thing that's kind of taking a little bit more energy with this Indians project is I'm doing the hyperfast scoring. So I got to roll all the results for all the other games so I can potentially do playoffs.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's, I got to kind of keep track of that. And
Yeah, when I get close like you are, then I end up just going freaking nuts.
Ken, I'm doing it. I'm doing last year's Edmonton Oilers. I'm doing last year's, and I've got 52 games in the books now.
What's the record? Yeah, when I get close like you, Tim, I just go crazy and get her done.
30, 18, and 4.
Darn.
A little bit, but just a little bit better last year. Only like 3 or 4 points better.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
close.
Yeah, it is real close. And then when I played my replay of the 2018, I guess, Red Sox, it was only one game or 2 games difference out of 162.
Darn.
Yeah.
Now, what did you use?
I did NPNG Plus.
Like Apple?
It's kind of like that, but yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I
What's up,
thought.
D. Scott?
Now,
Yeah.
Rob, is the Stone Cold Hockey, does that have all the players on it or just the main players?
All of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I
Oh,
mean,
hell
see?
yeah.
look right here. Goals,
Yeah.
assists, penalties.
And all the way down to like the
And
one or
then
two gamers.
Everybody started goal for him. So last year, let's say you know how well your team played last year. So Columbus,
They were crap.
So do you know how many goaltenders you guys had play for you last year?
I think it was 3. I think it was Tarasov,
Okay,
Korpisalo, and
They go goals against is what they go with. So let me get Columbus for you. Let me get Columbus. And Ken, if I find Boston, who's Ken likes Carolina. Ken likes Carolina. I got Carolina right here too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing I don't like about Strat Hockey. is
So you
that
had
I'm
four.
going
You had 4 goaltenders last year.
for
4
Columbus.
goaltenders. Francois Berube,
That's right. Yep. JF Berube. Yeah. That's right.
Tarasov,
Yep.
Corpusalo,
Yep.
and Merzlikins.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who was the worst?
Technically, probably Tarasov.
All right. Goals against average, actually, Corpusalo.
Well, Berube didn't have that big a sample size. That's
Okay.
that's his issue.
Everybody else was a 7. Corpusalo's a 5.
What's the average?
I ain't stopping many. 5, man.
What's the average for a goalie?
Average goal is probably a 7, something like that. Best you can get's a 12.
Right.
Columbus 37, 38, and 7. So they were 500. They were right at 500. Carolina. Ken, do you know their goaltenders? They had 4. Frederick Anderson,
Yeah. Nedeljkovic.
Antti Ranta,
Antti Ranta, yeah.
Pyotr Kochetkov,
What's going, Dave?
and then Alex
Peter-
Lyon. Alex Lyon. That's his third.
Okay, so Nedeljkovic, who's actually from Parma, which is outside of Cleveland, was on the Red Wings last year.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He was a former Hurricane.
So I tell you what, who won goaltender of the year last year? I have to find out who.
Oh, that's Igor Shesterkin from the Rangers.
Rangers. Okay. All right. I will tell you what kind of numbers he's got.
That's a hell of a tandem there. You get him and Georgiev,
All right.
who's now with the Avalanche.
Should have never traded Nita. Okay. Let's see. New York Islanders. Nope. New York Rangers. Calgary. And Detroit. Who'd you say Detroit got?
Nedeljkovic.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he didn't play that great for them.
No, well, the team in front of him was terrible.
Right. New York Rangers. Igor Shesterkin.
Shesterkin, yes.
Goalkeeper of a 10. So, oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. If you're going to come play. But Frederick Anderson of Carolina, a 9. Yeah. 9 and 8 are pretty. Yeah. Garrett Sparks of the Kings, a 10. So he when he played,
right.
he took advantage of his chances.
Mhm.
And then you got some that really sucked the joint up. Tuukka Rask of Boston, 4.
Because he only played.
Yeah,
Like
you could have put an ice dancer in front of the. You could have put an ice dancer that had as good a chance. Let's see.
I'm trying to.
Vancouver, Spencer Martin. $13. He's a friggin' 13, folks. He probably played 2 games and probably shut out both games or whatever.
Probably. Yeah.
13 is like that's like a dude can stand on his head and spin a couple of times around and go ha 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 ha, shoot it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Louis Dominique,
Louis Domingue. Yeah. Domingue. Yeah.
13.
He was the guy that came in the playoff game.
Now,
And,
now, how am I doing it? Now, you see, you got a roll over there 0 to 41, 42 to 93, and then 94 to 99. I'm not doing that. Whoever played them started. That's who I'm playing against them with.
Yeah.
That's
How you
what I'm
finding it?
Now,
Absolutely.
if one of their goalkeepers gets, if one of the goaltenders gets injured, I'll roll the dice until I roll within their range, and I'll replace them with that person. But that's the way I do. So,
give a quick scoring up.
same
Duke,
lineup.
Duke did
What's
win
that?
81 to 72. So
You using the
ACC
NHL
almost
reference?
got this wrapped up.
Yeah, I'm using an NHL reference guide.
Yeah. Hockey reference. Yeah, that's a fine little site. Like that might make me interested to get that for if it's got all the players and it plays rather quick, and I can get everything
Yeah,
to show it.
Hey,
Larry Harris, what's up? I think at the end, what I'm going to do is do an all-star game.
Mhm.
If I do an all-star game, I think I'm going to have 2 goaltenders that have 12. And I'm going to make it so difficult to score. Yeah. But you can still score on a 12 goaltender. You can still do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Don't forget, folks, this weekend is championship weekend. 5 major conferences. I'm personally hoping all 5 of the teams, the 4 teams that are in the playoffs right now, I hope they stay there. That's me.
Mhm.
I know a lot of people want to see this shake up and want to see
I like chaos.
you want to see Ohio State and Alabama get in there and join.
And I just want chaos. I just want them to blow the whole damn system up and make it a joke of it. I do it. I root for that every year. It never happens, but that's what I root for. I root for chaos.
Wait till they get 12 teams. Then
Yeah,
it'll be,
these guys. That's not the
14.
spirit. Yeah, I don't want to play the spirit of the. I want to play it where 2 goaltenders are actually playing. Yeah, which this is what I've always said should happen. I think they should get ECHL and AHL's best goaltender, and you put them up there and say, "Have at it, boys and girls. We ain't letting you stop us." And you let them play the best that the NHL's got, and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they're going to get. I mean, they're not going to give up 1 or 2 goals, but still, I'd love to see some of those guys stand on their head and really do something. How do I like
If they were any good in the AHL, they'd already be in the NHL.
Goalies are rated 2 for the All-Star. Rated 2 for the All-Star. Yeah, they would be 15 to 3, 15 to 13. Yeah. But I think I'm going to go the other way when I do it. I think I'm going to rate them real high. And I may even see if I can find like AHL or ECHL, their best goaltender right now going on. That'd be awesome. Pretty cool. I feel bad for Harris. Harris is going every night to go watch a team play in Orlando. What's the name, Tim?
Solar Bears.
Solar Bears.
Yeah.
And he said they just may as well call them the shitty Bears because they suck that bad. I mean, last place about, I think he said next place up is like cleared by 5 points. It's crazy. Just the next place up, and you got, they're not in good shape. They're not in good shape. He said they're destined to finish last. But
Let's see here. I'm actually pull up their standings.
yeah, he said they're playing like shit. I have not looked at
They're
it. He
not,
said
hold on.
nobody's scoring.
What league are they in?
They're in the ECHL.
Okay.
ECHL. Yeah, they change leagues all the time. Yeah.
That's why. Okay. Well,
They
let's
definitely
see.
weren't in the ECHL when I was up there in practice squad. No way. All we went to was Wheeling. I don't even know if we went to Wheeling. We have. I remember getting locked up in Johnstown. I remember that. You don't forget those bars. Man,
Oh.
man. I remember getting locked up in that little shit town. I remember Johnstown Chiefs.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, wow.
Richmond Renegades, they played back in the day, and yeah, Wheeling.
Scared of Hershey?
No, we didn't play. Hershey was higher up. They were like,
Was it?
yeah, they were
Okay.
like. So tell us, Tim. Tell us how good Orlando is.
They are better than the Norfolk Admirals that are 2-15-1.
Really,
Yes.
dude. Go back and look at the ECHL like 80s, 88, 89, 90. The Admirals. This is actual ad. I want to find it. I had it at one time. Can you skate? Please come. It was an ad they had in Norfolk. They call themselves they went to Virginia Beach Admirals, but they were out that way, Norfolk or something Admirals. And they all what they did, it was just what I understood they did. They let guys go out there. They didn't care if they were 19, 20, 21, 22. Show us you can skate. Okay. Can you fight? That was the second question. Never hand them a stick. Never gave them a stick. Can you fight?
All right, Rob. What ECHL are you? What year are you trying to look up?
Like 88, 89, something
Well,
like that.
That's when they started.
Yeah.
88, 89.
Mm-hmm. And look at their penalty minutes. Look at their penalty minutes.
For the Lancers.
The Lancers, we didn't get that many penalty minutes because we had a couple of thugs. But you go to Johnstown, you go to the Admirals. Which Richmond Renegades play. Richmond might have been called something else at the time.
All right, so you had Brock Kelly who had 365 penalty minutes.
Yeah, Brock was a nut. Yeah, but look who the coach was.
Let's see if they can. I don't know if I can pull that up here. Oh yeah, one of the fucking Hansons was Steve Carlson. No, that wasn't Hanson.
Look who. Well, the year before that. The year before that, we had Flyers coach.
Oh, Fatorik?
No. Florida
Schoenfeld?
Huh?
Jim Schoenfeld?
No.
Tortorella?
Yeah, Tortorella. Torts, yes. 5'8" and full of shit. That's what we used to call him. 5'8" and he won't 5'8". He won't 5'8", dude. But he was a coach. I still got an old practice jersey running at the house, and I know I've got a couple of what do you call it when you go to the games and stuff, annuals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out Johnstown. They had this beast. What was the hell was his name? It was a year or two before that. I mean, they had an absolute beast. And they bring him out on the ice. And nobody wanted to get close to him. Might have been 87.
I'm pulling up any league that Johnstown was in. Let's see here. Okay,
Yeah, here we go. 87, 88. And let me see if
I can get that for you.
AAHL, no, that.
Yep. Yeah, that's where you have to go because 88, 89 is when they started the ECHL.
All right. So I guess it had to be late. Yeah. Yeah, I was 23 here. Yeah. It was crazy.
88 they started in the ECHL, and then
Yeah. And then well, let's see. Who
pull up John
was that guy
Tortorella's
that led the
stats.
league in penalty? Yeah, look at Tort. Boy, Tort was a real winner, wasn't he?
Let's see if he actually has player stats.
He played a year or two before that. Torts played, but yeah.
He was with he played 84-85. And that will end of the 83-84 season, then 84-85 and 85-86. Not a terrible little goal scorer.
Yeah.
And then he coached the Lancers the year after he quit and won a title.
How many goals?
His last season that he played, 85-86, he scored 37 goals. Hello?
Wow.
37 goals. Yeah.
Let me find this guy. John. What the hell is his name?
HockeyDB.com is the easiest place to try to find this. Yeah.
All right. The Johnstown Chiefs had a guy named Rocky Johnson, like that. But that definitely is the guy I was trying to think of. No. John Missouri? John Missouri? No, it ain't his name. No.
Yeah.
Where the hell is his name? Gord Crookshank? No.
That's a nice little.
Yeah, it is. That's a nice name.
Crookshank,
By the way,
yeah.
the Sabres and the Red Wings in overtime right now. They're doing their little 3-on-3 thing. I still think that I hate when the shootouts go more than 5 skaters. I almost turn it off.
Mitch
Like-
Malloy. He might have been a guy. He might have been a guy that liked to fight all the time.
Yeah.
But he was left-handed. And I mean, nobody wanted to get around that son of a bitch. He was I don't go to hardly any minor league games anymore. You guys?
Yeah.
They're cheap enough to go.
I need to go. I need to go.
Closest
My
one to
problem
me
is
probably Hershey. That's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
I could walk the problem is I got to either work late and then we'll go right to the game, and or I got to go home and then go back. Taking the train to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go a couple places and get tickets, but you're sitting kind of upper lower end for $10. Hell,
I mean, it's closer for me to go to the Caps than it is to a minor league team.
I wish it was.
Yeah.
I still remember back in the day, back in the early 90s, they would have one Penguins game at the Richfield Coliseum. When the NHL used to do like 1 or 2 neutral site games for each team, or for like some teams, Pittsburgh would always come to Richfield, Ohio, where the original Survivor Series was. So Lancelot.
We always wonder what that cross right there. Lancelot. We always wondered what that cross was for. And the owner looked at us one time and he said, "Have you ever seen you son of a bitches play?" He said, "You need God a little bit more." Yeah, he actually said that to us. You need more than just God. You need more than talent, young man. You got to have God go with you, and we're going to
I
have
thought
him
it was for
inside
the
that place.
Knights.
Well,
No,
the thing is, that go ahead.
No, go for it.
Well, there was always the hockey fans' dream that they would have one game, possibly no announcers, maybe you do, and the players would be mic'd up, and you could hear the trash talk that goes on. The problem is you'd have to have it on pay-per-view, or you'd have to have it on like.
It'd have to be delayed so they can beep stuff out.
No, like no cutting. No cutting.
Oh.
Like no cutting the language. They're gonna
Oh.
let everything fly. Now,
Dude.
the great thing is they hockey does the best in miking up their officials so that they can, you don't get that Terry Collins, your ass is in the jackpot much in MLB anymore. I wish you did, because that was pretty funny. Especially I want to hear when you argue, like, and at least if somebody gets thrown, I want to hear the audio if it's clean.
Yeah, I used to love watching. Of course, that was years later when you see Earl Weaver and Kenny Lasorda and them, but I would have loved for that to have been live.
Yeah, or you got the MLB Productions. They want to pitch to you. They don't want to walk you.
Yeah, that was Sparky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tortorella.
Sparky against Dick Williams. I couldn't stand Dick Williams. Dick Williams was a dick.
At home one night, and I'm sitting over in the crowd. I'm just sitting over in the crowd, behind the active players by about 2 rows.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting there watching the game, and he was talking to one of the guys in the penalty box. He'd slashed one of our guys and cut him pretty good. He looked at him and he said, "Where's your wife at tonight?" And I knew from then that wasn't going to go well. and the guy said, "It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter." And he says, anytime he cut a little grin, you knew he was going to dig, like you know how the shovel goes. He's going to shovel in and get a little deeper here with him. He said, "You ever been to the pizza place down the street? There's something that your wife and the pizza place down the street have in common. About half the team right here has tried it out." When he got back on the ice out there, they were fighting like hell. I mean, he did all he could do to get over to the damn bench. My man would wear Armani ties and shit behind the bench. He was sharp dresser. I'm talking about. But he would talk. I mean, he would say some of the nastiest shit you ever did want to say. I ain't lying. He would, and I mean, he would be like, "I know your wife's name," and said something about, "Hell, I may have her number. I may have her number." Yeah, damn right. He would say,
what the name of Reggie Dunlop is going on over here?
He would talk shit, man. I mean, he would. And then after, because he was a player anyway. When I say that, he liked all the women. I'm talking about Tortorella. We had a guy named Torchetti, and he was just a fighter. And Reggie Dunlop, that reference. Torchetti, I want to say he stayed with the team for a while, then got traded over, and he was like 6'1" or 6'2", and he was one of them that he would get the shots put in his hands before the game. So he would tell us, "I can't feel nothing." And why? So when I do beat somebody's ass, they're gonna know it, and I ain't gonna know shit about it. I mean, he would come back and cut all to. I mean, look like somebody that took a knife to his fingers sometimes. The way it looked, but he would beat the living hell out of people. Man, I ain't lying. But yeah, he would get this little shot right there, right behind the wrist. It'd be like. And he said, "I ain't gonna get caught." I was like, "Shit." Yeah, as far as I know, he never did get caught. Torchetti, I think was his name. Mean son of a bitch. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to take off for the evening. I'm eating the third slice. Darlene hasn't eaten one yet. But she's enjoying her time off. She's still got a little over 3 weeks left off. Oh, she is eating a slice of pizza right now. She fixed that up right now for me. How you liking your time off? I love it.
It's awesome. I wish I could retire.
So we're gonna. Rob was a delinquent. Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah, there's no lie about that. Next week we'll see if we can get her. Let's see. No, she can't be on here next week. Next week's cookie week, so we'll try to get her on the week after that.
Yeah.
For Dwayne, for Tim, my name is Rob. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you don't have Stone Cold Hockey, get in touch with me or any of these guys here that know about it. If they don't know where to get it, I can tell you where you get it, PDF form or printed version. Have a good one. God bless. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.